Here are today's top stories and why they matter. 11 people, mostly tourists, have died in a light aircraft crash in Kenya. The plane went down on Tuesday in the Timber area of Kwale County, about 500 kilometers south of Nairobi. Mombasa Air Safari said preliminary records showed the flight was carrying 10 tourists, 8 from Hungary, 2 from Germany, and 1 Kenyan crew member who was the captain of the plane. Officials are still cross-checking the manifest as part of ongoing identification procedures. According to the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority, the aircraft had departed from Diani and was en route to Kichwa in the Masai Mara Game Reserve when it crashed shortly after takeoff. Cameroon is on edge a day after incumbent President Paul Biya was declared winner of the October 12th presidential election. Clashes between opposition supporters and security forces have turned deadly, with arrests reported in several major cities. DW's Dorcas Ekupe is in Yaoundé with the latest.
At least 4 people were killed during nationwide protests on Monday, shortly after Biya was declared the winner. The death toll has risen to at least 10 since the protests began on October 12. The unrest, driven by allegations of widespread electoral fraud, have led to mass arrests, including supporters of opposition candidate Issa Bakari. Protesters have turned violent, searching public buildings and vehicles in Douala, the country's economic hub, and in towns such as Garua. While Paul Biya has thanked voters for their support, Issa Bakari has rejected the results, vowing to fight for what he calls Cameroon's liberation, even at the cost of his life. I have been speaking to Cameroonians about the election outcome and the violence that followed.
I really wanted to see a different president, but it was not possible. Yesterday the places were locked. I was unable to come to my job site.
Well, I was expecting Chiroma to win, but Pobia has won, so we'll see what he has for us, the youth, in his 7 years of service again.
All I need is peace. I'm not for Issa Chiroma. I'm not for President Pobia. All I need is peace. That is what we need here in Cameroon.
In Mali, the government is struggling to address the impact of a severe fuel shortage caused by jihadist groups blocking fuel imports. The blockade has crippled transportation, leaving teachers and students stranded and forcing the government to shut down all schools and universities for at least 2 weeks. The militants have taken control of northern supply routes, leaving hundreds of trucks stuck and causing widespread disruption in Bamako. Communities are feeling the strain as parents delay sending children back to school, while businesses and transport operators brace for financial losses. Officials warn that the closures of schools could be extended if the blockade continues. And that wraps up today's top news stories. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel DW Africa, like and share your thoughts in the comment section. I'm Andrew Asike. Thanks for watching.